one of the most phenomenal wide receivers the game has ever known. Big story, obviously. He's had a litany of problems, a history of problems from A to Z. We won't go into all of them. You could just fucking go read Bleacher Report, whatever. But Tom Brady is the one that requested. Nobody wanted to give Antonio Brown. What was the last thing he did before this?
We had the antics with the Raiders. He was holding out during practice. Was having beef with John Gruden. Wasn't really reporting. They went over in Hard Knocks when the Raiders were in Hard Knocks.
Well, maybe he got a hold of Gruden's emails and got a little upset.
Oh yeah, he was a precursor to that. Yeah.
Maybe Antonio Brown was the only one who. Maybe he just accidentally signed into John Gruden's emails and was like, "What the fuck is this all about?" So he got cut from the Raiders.
Yeah, and then when Tom Brady last year on the Patriots, he reconvened with Tom Brady. They got him on the Patriots, and he had that year. Then New England.
Right.
Yeah.
And Antonio Brown, and then he took him from New England with Gronk.
So Tom went, and
Gronk retired, came over.
Exactly.
Antonio Brown came over after he was released by the Patriots.
Had a reunion in Tampa Bay. Yeah.
Had a reunion, 3 of them. So Tom Brady wanted him. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. And him and Tom Brady are good friends.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, I don't know too much about it, but let him stay at his house. Whatever, helped him out. Tom Brady seems to think when he talks, it seems like he's going through some stuff. Now, this is touchy for me, this subject. I don't know how many jokes I want to make about it because I feel like this is like just another story in the NFL of players acting erratically. And now we know about CTE and how prevalent it is. Like, is this CTE or is he just a sociopath or narcissist or whatever you want to call him?
Is it just CTE or is he just being a kid from Florida?
Or a kid from Florida should actually be in the desk.
Yeah.
It should be a mental illness.
Kid from Florida, taking off your shirt, throwing your equipment into the stands. That's Florida to me,
That's Florida. That's Flow Rider style.
Yeah.
When you walk into a psychiatrist's office, you should be able to be like, what do you hear from me today? Be like, I'm sorry, I'm a kid from Florida.
I wouldn't be surprised that when
you have kid from Florida? That's a bad one. Are you prone to owning guns and shooting bath salts and fucking...
Yeah, you don't have COVID. You're just from Dade County.
Yeah, I think I got brain fog from COVID. Yeah. Oh, no, it says here you're from Dade County. I get it. Yeah. I get it. That could be it.
I would be surprised at him when he was walking down the tunnel, he had a little bit of ecstasy under his tongue.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So, Damick says every football has CTE. Antonio Brown just got a little hot. He went for some air. That's what Spanglish is saying. Giannis, hope you and the family had a great New Year. That's not what this chat's about. Giannis takes his glasses off and on more than Antonio Brown gets picked up and dropped from teams. Good one. That's from Denton Visual. You got a little plug in there, too, wherever Denton is. Antonio Brown definitely has CTE. CTE is the reason Odell Beckham Jr. likes to get pooped on. All right. So there we go. I think CTE has something to do with it. Paul Verzi was telling me when you look at the timeline of that hit, and I don't know much about his prior history. I know he had problems all the way going back through college. Mm-hmm. That doesn't necessarily mean CTE. That's just spoiled athlete.
Yeah, young kid.
That's like a guy who comes from nothing, who's getting a lot of attention. There could be some family, issues. Who knows? Mm-hmm. But it also could just be a spoiled athlete who's getting everything he wants, and they act a little wild. But I don't know what he did actually in college, but I know he has problems going back. But Paul Verzi somehow, and I don't know if you know, because it seems like you know a little bit about it, Paul Verzi said that if you look at the timeline from that hit,
from Vontaze Burfict,
the Vontaze Burfict hit, which if you watch it, dude, it is one of the most brutal and dirtiest hits I've seen. Antonio Brown is coming across the middle, and Vontaze Burfict, who has a history of this shit, by the way, he's just a dirty football player. He's not in the league anymore, right?
No,
but there's like, you can go on the internet and watch compilations of his dirty hits. So this hit is one of the dirtiest you ever see. This is after the pass is clearly not caught, and Antonio Brown is helpless in the air, and he doesn't make a play on the ball at all. He takes his helmet and just drives it into Antonio Brown's head, and Antonio Brown is like knocked out cold. Antonio fucking Brown looked like he just went a couple rounds with Jake Paul, and he shouldn't have. Look at this fucking hit, dude. Look at this. Oh! And then look at how limp he is.
Yeah, he's out.
Look at that. Look at the hit from this side. Look at this. I mean, and you're right. If he was a couple of inches even more,
It wasn't square.
Yeah, but yo, that's brain damage, man.
Yeah.
That causes gray matter in the brain.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's out cold.
He's out cold. That's brain. That's getting knocked out. And this is football players. They have a lifetime of these hits, not to the severity, but like, you know, I mean, Sterling Shepard and the Giants. He's like one concussion away from having to retire by the protocols,
What
right?
happened to Troy Aikman?
Troy Aikman
Had to retire.
had to retire because he got to the point where if you have another one, it becomes. I mean, you're on this sport. No, there's no sacrifice for a sport like there is this sport. So I don't think it, you know, I feel for the guy. I agree with Tom Brady. And Tom Brady, who knows him the best in that interview, was like, he was very sympathetic. And if there was not a problem, I think Tom Brady would have been mad.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's like, dude, we're in a game.
He's about
we
that.
need you.
Yeah.
We're in a playoff run. We already have who else is hurt on that team right now? My mind is blank. There's another big guy down. Their wide receiver, another big wide receiver is hurt for that game. Gronk is out.
Godwin may be hurt too.
Yeah, Godwin may be hurt. And it's like we're in the middle of a game. We're losing. They had to come back and win it. And they won it by the skin of their teeth against the Jets.
Yeah, that's bad.
And but then there's a conspiracy theory. What was the conspiracy theory?
That he was about to hit his incentive for catches made in the game. Then
Which he was. And he was going to get 300K.
He was like 8 or 7 catches away. And the team was preventing him from doing so. But he was injured the whole week before that.
But why would the team prevent him from doing so? You mean the play calling?
You don't want to play out. You play calling. You know, you run the ball or you set up.
I don't buy that shit.
Passes for Godwin and Evans, but he was hurt that whole week before. He was cleared by doctors. He did not practice.
Right.
And Bruce Arians told him to go in. He said, "Yo, I'm hurt." He goes, "You go in. You do what I tell you to do, or you get out the game." So he left the game. So if you're still hurt, but you suited up, that's a little bit of it's weird area. So is it the doctor's
also
fault?
bad if he says I'm hurt and the guy goes get in the game. I mean that's bad too.
Yeah, but people will say this is NFL football. You're a man. You're getting paid to do this. This is not pee-wee. So
yeah, but no, that's not right.
Yeah, it's not. It's not right.
If that's what happened.
It's not morally right. If that's what happened.
If that's
correct.
what happened.
Yeah.
If that's what happened, because when he ran off, he didn't look too hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked. He trotted off.
He
nice.
looked like he just came off the stage at Chippendales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked like someone just showed him a magic trick. So we don't know, but I feel bad, like, you know, making jokes about it because this is like a thing, man. This is like the guy's life. You know what I mean? It's like Barry Sanders did it right. Everyone's like, why did he retire? Why did he retire? You know, he was in the prime of his career. He was clearly the best ever. He was just on a shitty team, but he's clearly the most gifted running back that game. I mean, the guy could run as fast as some people do vertically, fucking laterally. I mean, he would like hop jump. I mean, it was insane to watch. And he just left, and like people were like, "Wait," he's like, "I'm done." You know, I said because like, dude, I want to be able to talk. I want to be able to like hold my kids.
Yeah.
I want to have a life.
You want those memories, and you're not gonna do that for a team like Detroit.
Right.
You come off the field scoring 5 touchdowns. You go to your car, tires missing. Like,
Right.
You don't want to.
Right. You don't want to keep getting that. You know, he moved straight out of Detroit after that was over.
Barry Sanders talked to his realtor. Said, "Put me where the white people are."
Yeah,
son.
put me. I want to live next to a dentist. So yeah, I mean, it's a big story. It's crazy because like it was fun to watch him. It was fun to watch him be on that team with Brady and have Brady have the options. This NFL season, I've gotten really into the NFL because it's my job now. Unleash, listen to it on BetMGM, and NFL's great this year. There's a lot of teams that could win it. The Giants still got a chance in 2030.
2030.
Yeah, 20. You know, It's like the thing with the Giants, dude. It's like if you're gonna lose that bad, make it fun.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring a mascot out that's like dressed in a French World War II outfit. Let's let the fans play. You know what I mean? I want to see Saquon Barkley take a couple of quarterback fucking hikes. You know?
Yeah, turn it into a carnival.
Turn it into a carnival, dude. If you can have negative 10 passing yards in the last game,
just have Saquon
just
Barkley
have fun
out
with
there.
it, dude. Yeah, let the
cracking
cheerleaders play it
watermelons
down.
with his thighs.
Yeah, why is the line not live streaming?
Yeah.
While they're playing.
Yannis Pappas. Yeah.